So, I had an eventful day today, you could say. I was driving home from my buddy's house, best buddy, and wrecked my car. It was, well, my nose is shiny. It was, well, the roads were dry first. Like, it was snowing, and the road seemed okay, so I was driving normally. But then a little bit, like about 45 minutes into the drive, I could tell that the wind was kind of picking up. It was kind of sliding my car around, that the ice was getting there was a little more ice showing, so I was like, okay, well, gotta be a little more careful here. But, guess I wasn't careful enough. No, that's not true. There was a car accident, a truck, a semi up ahead. Like, maybe a mile and a half, I don't know, you could see it in the distance. A semi-truck jackknifed, I guess. I don't even know what that means, but that's what everyone's been saying, jackknife truck, in the middle of the freeway. And, the traffic, I didn't see it. I didn't see it until after I crashed. I didn't see the traffic slowing down. I was just, listening to Leland, Christian praise music and driving, and all of a sudden, this car I was following just slows down significantly, and I was like, whoa, just it happened so quick. And I go and stomp on my brakes. I don't even know if I pumped them like you're supposed to. Everyone's like, pump your brakes, pump your brakes. I know that. But I don't know if, in the moment I did it or not. I just remember the brakes weren't working. It was skidding. My car was skidding, and I was in the far left lane, and I was like, okay, hit the car, or drive into this nice soft median full of snow. So I put on my brakes, I honk, but I'm just like, forget it. I'm going for the median. I'm just gonna go, what's the worst that could happen? I gotta save myself here. I gotta, not run into this car. Don't want to do that. I swerve into the left shoulder. And I don't even know what happened. But my car just slingshotted, just ping-ponged, swerve into the left, and it's like, nope, just shoots straight across the highway. It's like a 2 or 3 lane highway. Maybe 2, I think it's 2 lane, not very big. Straight in front of all these cars. I didn't get hit by these cars. It was amazing. Straight across. By this time, there's the highway, and then there's this, hill. I go over, and I'm just like, what? And all I can do is yell, God, the only prayer I can say, shouting out God's name. And as I'm flying over this little hill at speeds, everything's spinning, as I yell out God's name, it's like it was scary, and it was fast, and I couldn't even begin to tell you what all I was thinking, but there was this feeling that God was like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm right here. And I'm spinning around this car, and it's, I'm not in control. I'm thinking I'm gonna barrel roll. I'm gonna get my legs smashed. Most of you know I had an accident. I had my hip broken and stuff. So I'm thinking, not again. but I yelled out to God. And as I'm just spinning around, there was just this feeling like, it's okay. I got you. You're fine. It's scary, but you're fine. And so my car stopped. It went a ways away. Like, man, you should see those tracks it left. And when it stopped, it was facing the highway. And my music was, my praise music was still playing. And my car was still running. And my hands were still on the steering wheel. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. I'm not broken. And I like I turn off the keys and I open the door and I get out immediately and I can't believe I just walked away from that. But I knew just during it while it was happening, it was like, this can be scary and this, but God said it's okay. I'm right here. It's gonna be scary, but I'm right here. And then this really great British trucker guy named Dave came and, well, I'd call 911. Usually, generally, people call 911. Would you like to come sit in the truck while we wait for the policeman? And he let me sit in the truck and he let me call Matt Wilson on his phone because my phone wouldn't make any calls after I make an emergency call. Would you like a hot beverage? I don't know where he'd even get a hot beverage, but he's British. I believe he could produce a hot beverage in his truck. The rest is just details, but I just want to share that with you, that I called out to God and in the middle of chaos and in the middle of something very scary. I called out to him and he said, you know, it's okay. It's okay. And I knew he had me. You know, it's hard to describe, but I was like, okay, you know, it, of course, on one side of the brain, I'm like, this is creepy, this is freaky, I'm gonna die. But on the other hand, it's like, he's got me. He's got me. And, you know, I walked away from that. So, just a little bit into what happened to me today. So, a fun end to a fun weekend. But praise the Lord, I'm alive. And, you know, that's another thing is, you can be one day at your best friend's house snuggling her newborn baby and having the time of your life and playing the game of life with her husband, and, well, she's, you know, off sleeping. That's all she ever does. And then the next minute, you know, it could all be gone. So, you know, don't take your life for granted. And don't take the people you love for granted. Because you never know when the last time you see them is going to be. So, yeah.